We're going to talk about warm-up real quick and how I structure it. You structure however you want, but this is kind of what I go by. The goals of my movement prep are, number one, to increase the tissue temperature. It's a warm-up. It's called a warm-up for a reason. We want to get warm. We want the blood to flow. We want all the synovial fluid in the joints to swish around and all that pretty stuff. And pretty much every mobility drill does that to an extent. But this would be something like if you were to jump on the roller or do some very, very general foam rolling, jump rope, that kind of stuff. Prime the mobility. So we talked about what you're actually doing. You're not necessarily changing structure, but you're docking down that nervous system tone. So maybe my ankle is only 3 inches away, but if I do this 20 times, all of a sudden I get 4 inches, okay? You just primed the mobility that you have. Does that make sense? You had a band or whatever is your favorite mobilization, doesn't matter. Prime the CNS. So we get that range of motion and we want to use it in some capacity. And maybe that's not necessarily in a WOD. Maybe that's in some drill on your back, sideline, quadruped, where you're still having to stabilize and move. Okay, so you got the mobility, now you're stabilizing it. Create awareness. This is where you think about things, okay? This is where you think about your posture. This is where you think about your position. You don't do that when you're training. You let reflexive neural control take over. When you train, you train. Brain is just go, right? The movement prep is where you think. Rehearse your skill. Once this is all said and done, you got to integrate it, okay? Your snatch warm up or whatever it is with the barbell. All right, so hands on lower ribs. We're going to do a little inhibiting. We're going to do a little resetting, okay? Circulation and lubrication. I want everybody. You're going to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Bend your knees, feet flat. Bend your knees, feet flat. In through your nose. You're going to exhale all the way. I want you to feel those ribs go down. Exhale all the way. When you think you've exhaled all the way, exhale more. Hold it for 2 seconds. And then let the air flow in like water. Don't pull it in with your neck. Just let it flow in. It's going to fill your belly, your lower back, and then it's going to travel up to your chest and to your upper back. And this is our first step in creating stability. If we can get our ribs to expand 360 degrees, we're real strong under a barbell.